1, 2, 3, clap. Hi, and welcome to Hey Buddy, Nice Podcast. Over there in Scotland, waiting a little too patiently for the clap to drop, that is Brogan Hastings.
And over there forgetting how technical things work, it's Wayne Giovinazzi.
I don't forget how technical things work. I never knew in the first place.
I was going to say that was awful generous on my part.
Yeah, it was. You were too good. You're too good to me, Brogan.
I am.
Yeah. Oh God, this music seems to be going for a long time today. So this is going to be. It still isn't over. It's going to be a challenge to record 2 episodes. For those who don't know, I don't know. I can't hear myself today for some reason, but I am sick. I am the one who is dying. I am become death.
His tummy hurts and he's being really brave about it.
My tummy doesn't hurt. It's not that kind of sick, Brogan. You're going to make people think I've got the trots or something.
No.
Is that a saying in Scotland?
It's not.
It's not. I don't even know if it's a saying in Australia.
No, I think it's just a saying in your head.
Oh, I've got a quote that I can reference that you might get.
Okay.
I don't have a 4:30 meeting. No. Okay. Bob's Burgers episode 4 or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to say I've started watching Bob's Burgers.
Good, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
It only took you getting sick to do it.
It took nothing else to watch, and I was like, I probably should watch it.
Bob's Burgers is great.
It gets mentioned all the time, and I like Kristen Shaw, and oh my God, I love Louise. Louise is fucking the best.
She's amazing. She is the best.
Yes.
And she only gets better.
I can only imagine from the gifts and things I've been sent.
Have you met Mr. I can't remember when Mr. Fish Shoulder shows up. Have you met him yet?
No, I'm like through 6 episodes and that's it.
He does show up quite early, but I can't remember how early. But okay. I love him. I love him so much. He's amazing.
Something I've noticed about Bob's Burgers straight from the get-go, that it is actually surprisingly wholesome.
It is, yeah.
It's like when you got a cartoon family, like you take into consideration like Family Guy and Simpsons, it's always like a strained family dynamic going on. Whereas Bob's Burgers, it's not the case. I mean, Louise is a bit psycho, but
they all love each other.
Exactly,
and they're very, very clear about the fact that they love each other. And I think as well, the traditional role of put upon wife, that's Bob.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bob's catchphrase is, oh my God. Oh my God.
And I like that it's the voice actor, I can't remember his real name.
H. John Benjamin.
Yeah, from Archer.
Yeah.
And he just does the same fucking voice.
He does. There is a crossover thing on YouTube with Archer and Bob's Burgers that was really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There is one with Family Guy as well, where he's playing a stand-up comic, talking as in the same voice. He's like, now here's my impersonation of the dad from Bob's Burgers, and now of Archer Sterling from Archer.
I like that.
Hi, I'm Archer. Yeah. But watching it last night, watched 3 episodes, and then it's like I have to go to bed, but I want to keep watching Bob's Burgers. And then it's like there are 13 seasons and a movie.
Yeah. And
the seasons get longer as they go along.
And before you know it, you'll be on like season 10. You're like, how did that happen?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So is Bob's Burgers still running or is it like ended, do you know?
As far as I know, it's still running.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad about that. No, I'm very happy. No, it's an enjoyable episode.
It's a good series.
Series. Yeah. So far.
Yeah.
Wow, that took up a whole 3 minutes worth of talking. Far out. I'm going to die today, and I don't even care. Oh, did you see my fancy shirt? It's got flowers and skulls, and it's got an Illuminati eye on it. How did I not notice that?
You genuinely didn't notice that?
I didn't notice it. You want to know something interesting about this shirt? It's very interesting.
Tell me.
It is the same... what's the word? Brand. I was going to say make.
Wow,
or model.
you're not okay, are you?
It's the same brand as my Vegas sunglasses.
Ooh, very cool.
Is it? No, it's not. I can't remember. I might be wrong. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, wait. It is.
For
It's
those who don't know, Wayne is wearing the shirt, lifted it up off his shoulders, pulled it to the side, and stretched to look at the brand.
tag. First thing I did was try to look at it in the camera, and then I realized that my little head is tiny, because the way I have Zoom set up is I have you as giant full screen, then I have a little screen floating above your head.
My condolences for your screen.
So I don't have to look at myself.
Oh, no, I
Basically.
spend half the time looking at how do I look in this shot? No one's going to see it, but how do I look?
I'm the same. I sometimes look at myself, and it's like oh, let's just fix the hair.
Let's be honest, it's not me I'm looking at, it's the shelves behind me.
Yeah, that's why sometimes you reference something behind you, and I'm like, hang on, and I have to move my little window away. I was like, oh yeah, Mr. Piffles is up above your head, kind of thing. I couldn't see that before. Anyway, yeah, the shirt is the same make as my Vegas sunglasses, which is nice. Maui and Sons.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
For a second, I thought it might have been the shirt was Mambo. Mambo? Have you got Mambo?
No.
In Scotland? Oh, really?
I don't think so, anyway.
Mambo is I guess it's like a surf brand. They're both surf brands, I think.
We've got Quicksilver and Billabong.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have Billabong?
So Billabong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are there, like, say you go down to a markets, right? And there's a place that's selling T-shirts, and they're clearly, like, they've printed them themselves, so there's, like, a whole bunch of, like, band shirts. Is there shirts with a anthropomorphic walking bong that says Billy Bong on them instead of Billabong?
I don't think I've ever seen them. I know what you mean, because they're you'd be surprised how many of those stalls are in Edinburgh up the high street, where it's supposed to be fucking posh. It's like the castle is there. This is old town Edinburgh, and then there's just this stall with fucking shite t-shirts at it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Do people take their horse down to Old Town Edinburgh?
That would be so cool. I stopped talking there because in my head I was starting to sing it. Yeah.
My favourite thing about that song is that I'm fine to listen to it whenever it comes on, because it's 9 Inch Nails, basically.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got 9 Inch. The main thing is a 9 Inch Nails sample.
Is that why I recognise it? Oh, shit.
It's from one of the Ghosts. I can't remember which track it is. It's one of the Ghosts albums, right? Which is it's all instrumental stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I can't remember which one it is, like Ghosts 3 or something. 3, Ghosts 2. I don't. Yeah.
Because I remember thinking,
because I don't have names.
Yeah, I remember thinking it when I heard it. I was like, this sounds familiar, and I don't know why. And then there was, but before I could really like consider it, there was the whole backlash about like, oh, it's not country, and then Billy Ray Cyrus went, it's fucking country. I'm here.
Yeah.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have a whole new
Billy
respect
Ray
for
Cyrus
Billy Ray
has spoken.
He has.
Yes.
I do love that song, genuinely.
Oh, you do like it, do you?
I really do.
I have nothing against it.
That and Montero.
I don't know Montero.
Montero, you would probably remember more for the video, because that was a huge thing, because in the video, giving the devil a lap dance.
Yeah, okay.
That video.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it.
I feel like that is a song that people should samba to. Genuinely.
Has it got a samba beat, does it?
Kind of like, I don't know, but every time I hear it, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if the game's out yet, so I'm going to make the call out to Sega right now. If it's not out, this song needs to be added to the new Samba de Amigo.
Ooh.
Play those maracas to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a weird game, Samba de Amigo. To come with maraca controllers. Maraca controllers.
What system was it on again? Was it the Wii?
There was the Wii where you would stick your Wii remotes in it, but then there was like I think it was on Xbox and PlayStation where you actually got maraca controllers. It's kind of like Donkey Konga with the bongos. Yeah. Weird rhythm game.
Yeah. All rhythm games are weird.
Hey, how dare you? I've played Rock Band multiple times this week.
I didn't say they were bad. I said they were weird.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's a weird concept.
I do remember when Guitar Hero came out, right? Mm-hmm. I saw it in the shops.
Oh my God, are you going to have the exact same story as me? Go.
I was like, who the fuck would get that, who would play that. And then Shannon was like, hey man, I've got Guitar Hero. It's really good. You should come over and play it. So came over and played it, and it was great.
See,
is that what happened to you? Shannon called you? And oh, okay.
That genuinely would have been awesome. No, I remember when it came out and going into a game, and you'll remember they used to have the system set up where you could like test the games. Some
do, yeah.
And one of them had Guitar Hero, but they never made it clear that you were supposed to press the buttons and strum.
Oh, literally everyone the first time, they will push the buttons and not strum.
Yeah.
Even I did the first time. Man, you have to strum at the same time.
Yeah. Like standing there like,
my Shannon improves. While I'm sick, my Shannon gets a lot better when I'm sick.
It's like, it's your equivalent of Paul Mattingly's COVID shanty voice.
Yeah. And we'll talk about that in Art Talk, but that's kind of why that thing that you saw earlier on Twitter was sounding like it was.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I've told you that Paul's shanty is my medication alert.
Yeah.
The amount of times that goes on, like in the office, and people are like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, it's Paul.
It's not Art Talk yet, because that'll probably be next episode. But when I was doing the drawing stream yesterday, I was doing a Sad Pirate comic.
Uh-huh.
And I've been listening to, because it's the start of spooky season, officially. We're in spooky season. I was listening to some ominous, horror-esque music, right? That's what was playing.
Yeah.
Instead of the usual kind of synth-wavy kind of stuff.
Because you were listening to it when I popped in on a stream.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm disconcerted.
Yeah, it is ominous, and I do feel, what word were we using? Was it disconcerted?
It was something like that. You're like, I want people to feel disconcerted. Disturbed. And
Disturbed.
I want it to be disturbing. And I said, I can confirm I am disturbed.
Yeah. But then I realised the perfect song I need to be playing. And I assume that I'm not going to get sued by Hey Scoops. So I played She shall say sells while she saw. I still can't say it. Sea Shanty.
Sea Shanty. Yeah.
See the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
I thought you were
That's the first time I've ever got that right. Leather.
I thought you were going to say spooky, scary skeletons.
Yeah, I wouldn't be allowed to play that because I think that is copyright. I mean, fair use maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a copyright doctor. According to some. Depends on how long of a walk we're taking.
That's true. We did have an entire 7-Eleven walk that was just copyright law discussion.
There's that walk that we don't discuss.
I can't remember why we don't discuss it, but yeah, no, I'm aware that there's a walk we don't discuss.
Yes, yeah. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want to cut it out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, spooky season. Now is the time I need to decide if I'm going to embrace Comictober. I mean, I guess we could save this for Art Talk, but I'm not going to. Comictober is when there's a list of prompts for every day of October for spooky style comics.
Like Inktober.
Yeah, but it's for web comics, Spookytober one. Yeah. Which I've done it in the past. I did it a couple of years ago, and then a couple of years before that, I think. And then I did it myself. The first year I was doing comics, I did it off my own back. I said, I'm going to draw a comic every day of Spooky Month. And I didn't. Yep. They were the comics that were presented in Spooky Vision, which I forgot was a thing by South Park. Do you remember what Spooky Vision is by South Park?
No.
Where it's just got Barbra Streisand heads in the corner of the screens.
Oh, yeah, I do remember this.
Yeah.
I do remember this.
Yeah, but my Spooky Vision was just kind of a gradient orangey black instead of white background. But the thing is, everyone thought they were hand-drawn on, like, weird paper because of that. Yeah, I know, I don't get it.
There you go.
I'm not, yeah, more power to them. Do you partake in spooky season?
Not really. I don't hate it. I never really went trick or treating when I was a kid, so it was never. Never a thing. My uncle's
Is it a bit kind of a thing in the UK at all? Trick or treating?
Definitely. It always was, but now it's more like prominent, more Americanized.
Yeah.
In the last few years. But I was never really totally conscious of it because my uncle's birthday's the 29th. So it was kind of like, oh, it's Uncle Davy's birthday. We don't really think about it or anything. But now that the little baby cousins are here and trick-or-treating, yeah.
It's okay. I don't have a question. You answered the question for me.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually get spooky stuff. You know, I'll get them like Pokemon cards or whatever, or they'll dress. Or, what was it, 1 year, so a friend of mine, her birthday's around this time, and she loves Halloween. So for her birthday, she said she was doing a, like, dress up thing. So I had the costume all ready to go, and then, like, 2 nights before, I was really, really ill. This is years ago. And I can't go. So I ended up with this outfit, and I had dressed up as Ash from Pokemon. Now, this outfit was A+.
I thought you were going to say Evil Dead.
No, Ash from Pokemon. I had the jacket, I had the green gloves, I had the badges from Gen 1, I had Pokeballs, I had the cap. It was great. This costume got put away for ages, and then my cousin mentioned, he wants to be the oldest baby cousin wants to be Ash from Pokemon. And I went, kid, you wait there. I have got some shit for you. And I brought it all down.
This boy lucked out.
This boy lucked out. And yeah, I've still got a picture of him in his little Ash outfit, and he was so cute. So yeah.
I can't remember if we've talked about this before, about like Halloween parties and stuff I've been to.
No.
I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, I've been to
Evil Dead
one
is the
Halloween.
only one.
Okay, so we have talked about me dressing as Ash from Evil Dead.
Yeah,
okay, so that was for a friend's birthday. That was.
I only remember that because apart from the fact it's Evil Dead, I remember you telling me about the fact that you left the costume outside and a spider got into the chainsaw.
Oh yeah, and it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep. It's ruined, dead, like burnt, gone forever. Yeah. No, that one Halloween party I went to was when I was working at Game. We were often having get-togethers as a store, right? So it's like 1 week, like we might go around to Dave Acton's place for a barbecue, or it's like, we just got a pizza oven. Let's come over to my place, and it's like, yeah, we'll have a barbecue, stuff like that. Anyway. It was Mel's place. They had a Halloween party, costume party. So I had nothing to wear, so I looked under my sister's bed, and she had a dragon outfit. So I put that on, and I turned up, and no one else was dressed up in a costume. Sorry, wait, that's Piff's story. That's not what happened to me.
That is backstory appropriation.
Yeah. No, I went as Shaun from Shaun of the Dead.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll have to dig up those photos. I even, I don't know what you would consider Shaun's little haircut, where he had the peak at the front.
Yeah, the little... I could completely see that on you, which is funny.
I can't remember the store's name now, but I even got like a replica badge made up of the store. Got some red on me, had a cricket bat, and someone else showed up as a zombie.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, there's photos of me like fighting off a zombie and stuff like that.
Very cool.
And then for some reason, it was like a couple of years later when I was moved on from that store to the Joondalup one to be a manager of my own store. When I met Stephen Money. Now, for some reason, I photoshopped me fighting off a zombie as Shaun from Shaun of the Dead into the background of like a photo in his house. I have no idea why, but yeah, this is when Facebook was cool, kids. Facebook used to be cool.
I love all that stuff. Like, are you're aware that there's the Carbonaro pic in the monkey room?
No.
Do you not know this?
Hang on.
You don't know
Carbonaro
this?
pic?
Oh my god.
I didn't see a Carbonaro pic in the monkey room.
Like, once you see it, it's so obvious.
So I'm assuming it's something that he's placed there himself.
Oh, he has. So, as you know, like, going round the monkey room, there is there's pictures of Penn and Teller across the years.
Yeah.
All over the place. One of the pictures is... Fuck, what's it called? Like pop art.
The Warhol?
Right.
Are you referencing the Warhol?
I think I am. Right.
Where it's
Sorry,
like the
I have
multiple
to screen
Madonnas?
cap this from one of Mox's TikToks, so...
Oh, really?
Because it's the only place I know for a fact.
Is it near the Warhol? Because I've got a photo of it on my phone.
Let me send you this.
Okay. Did you send a video or a photo?
I sent a photo.
Okay, so I'm looking at it. It's the Warhol. Oh shit! It's a full carbonara. I think that's gone up after the fact. Hang on, let me look.
No.
What? No, 100%. It definitely has.
No.
Don't mess with me.
It was there the entire time.
Person of non-gender.
Newsflash, asshole! It was there the entire time.
Hang on. I know I've got a photo because I was looking at it the other day. Hang on. There we are. Here we are in Vegas. Oh, no, it's not there. This is crazy. Oh, because it's on Kez's videos. No, I was looking at it the other day. I swear to God I was. I'll find it. But no, I swear, I was looking at it and I was studying it.
Oh, no, it's on there. It was only... Because I only noticed it when... It was Mox that pointed it out to me. Hang on. Right.
I'm still not buying this. I'd have to see my own photo.
I mean, you can look at your own photo, but it's there.
Oh, and I will, thank you. Just like I'm looking at myself in the Zoom video right now.
But yeah, no, it was definitely there.
Okay, all right, if you say so. All right, okay, all right. I will not say that you're wrong at this stage. I'll say that I have my doubts.
Okay.
But I'll do my own research, thank you.
As you always should. Always do your own research. It's not going to stop me flicking through my own photos to find it.
You can use Facebook. You can use Facebook for your own research, but there are other social media platforms available.
Yes, of course.
Look, you don't need to. Okay, you want to prove it right now, don't you?
I do.
Are we both going to have to keep
actually.
looking for? Okay, all right, okay, all right. I'm going to go back through my phone. Whatever. Here's my USA 2023 folder. Mm-hmm. There's a photo of what looks like Mickey to be groping breasts. Mm-hmm. Do you want to see it? I'll show you it. This is official merchandise that they sell at Disneyland. This is official merchandise, and it's a keychain, and it's based on a dessert that they sell. But it's the Mickey hands that are approaching. Right. That is...
That's funny.
Oh boy, Minnie. So look, I got photos of me with stormtroopers. I've got ducks, but I can't find this video of which. This photo of which we were discussing.
Right. Here's a photo from my collection.
Okay, was I there at the time?
Yes, and and I can tell you because the person in the green shirt that you're seeing in that photo is Jobeth.
Oh shit, you're right, 100% right. I see the photo that you sent me before, it was flipped. He was in a different panel, right?
Yeah, but bearing in mind, like I say, that was from Mox's TikTok.
Yeah, okay, that's why I was a bit confused. That's what I'm going to say. Because I remember at the time, I must have seen it and not realised it was Michael Carbonaro.
Which means you didn't see it. You've seen that, you knew there was a Warhol there, you didn't click the Carbonaro.
Yeah, but if I'm looking at it now, I still wouldn't, if I didn't know it was Michael Carbonaro, I wouldn't say, oh, it's Michael Carbonaro.
But would you go, that's not Penn?
Yeah, I would have known it's not Penn.
If you're looking
maybe
for
some reason, I probably may have thought it was just the art.
Yeah, because I remember looking at it and thinking, like it didn't click that it wasn't Penn until Mox pointed it out. But yeah, no, that's been there since Carbonaro's Australia run.
Yeah, well, not his Australia run. It was the Penn and Teller Australia run.
Covering the Australia run.
Yeah, covering the Australia run.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we got to do this. It's been a long time, and we've probably lost our place as the #1 license plate and bumper sticker talk podcast. But we've got some users submitted.
Let's go for it. Let's go, bitch.
Yeah, cool. All right. First things first. We got one from...
No, first things last. First things last.
Okay, that means we have to go with mine first.
No, do whatever. Wayne's
We're going to go
to
for
death.
some user submitted. One is from Chris, and it says maths.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Maybe he took a photo of it. Maybe it's funny. Because it's a Alabama plate and it says maths. Yeah.
It's a 4x4.
It's a Toyota Highlander.
Ooh.
There can be only one.
There can be only one.
Have you? I can't remember if I've asked if you've seen Highlander.
We've definitely talked about Highlander before, and I've seen parts of it, and we've talked about parts of it. But I've never seen the full thing.
I know when we were driving Paul around in Las Vegas, I broke into my Christopher Lambert, and you both just started laughing. And I was like, I don't understand what's so funny. And you were like, that's a really good Christopher Lambert. I'm like, okay. I've never really noticed before. I assumed it was okay.
That would have been Paul that said that, because I couldn't tell you who Christopher Lambert is. But I just laugh.
You can't tell.
Like maybe if I seen him, I'd be able to go, oh, I know that guy. But I don't know the name Christopher Lambert off the top of my head. But
have you seen the original Mortal Kombat movie?
Years ago?
He's Raiden.
No.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean,
I can accept that.
I'll be honest. I just laugh at accents. I just laugh at people doing accents. That's why, your fucking, what's his face? Werner Herzog just absolutely fucking cracks me up.
To be fair, Highlander it was released in 7BB and 1 DW, which is not Darkwing Duck. It's During Wayne.
Yeah.
During Wayne, yeah. But no, Christophe Lambert. Christopher Lambert. Yeah, okay. All right, so one time Shannon lent me a DVD of the movie Seven, right?
Yeah.
And I never watched it. And I had it for years. And he would always go on at me. It's like, hey man, you still haven't watched Seven, have you? When am I going to get my DVD back? And blah, 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 blah. Meow, 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 I'm a cat. Stuff like that. And then finally I watched it and gave it back to him. A couple of years ago, he made it aware to me that for over a decade now, he has had a copy of the movie of mine, Fortress 2, on DVD, starring Christopher Lambert. And he had the gall, the nerve to try and call me out over...
Had he watched it?
You know what? It's probably more like 15 years that he's had Fortress.
Had he watched it?
Probably. I don't know.
Because if he had watched it, then at least that says, at least he had it because he was watching it. You just had it. You weren't even watching it. I think that I could understand his outrage there.
Yep. Hey, look, it takes me time, all right? Takes me time. I've only just started watching Bob's Burgers.
This is very true.
And that started in 2008.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
You're not one that's up to date on recent TV things.
No.
Says me, who's obsessed with a 90s sitcom.
Yes. Yeah. Which I assume you're still watching on repeat.
Absolutely.
Good form, Peter. Good form. Do you know what that quote was from?
No.
Stephen Money would know. You can live knowing that now for the rest of your days.
I don't know. Yeah, no.
Yeah, just saying. Stephen Money would know. I'm not going to tell you. That's just for Stephen Money. And maybe Chris. I reckon Chris would get it.
Chris, text me when you hear this and tell me what it is. I'm
not saying that Money is better than you. I'm just saying that...
Watch your fucking words on this podcast.
I'm not saying... look, for starters, everybody loves Brogan. Brogan has done nothing wrong.
Yes.
There you go. I'm just saying, Stephen Money would know.
Mm-hmm. I know many things.
Makes me wonder how old... Do you?
Yes.
Okay, prove it. Name 5 things.
Now everyone's under pressure and I don't know anything. But actually, no. Do you know what I do know? It is. And this is exciting because it's been on hiatus for a very long time. So I'm quite excited about this. I'm excited for you for this. Do you know what it's time for?
Howdy doody time?
No, it's time for Murder Party Podcast.
Oh, God, it's been a long time. Far out. Hello and welcome to the Murder Party podcast. We've been on hiatus once again, but we have returned with some damning new evidence about the Murder Party murders. We have an interview with someone who is accused of the crime of murder at the Murder Party murders. That's it. You can tell that here at the Murder Party podcast, we're out of practice in saying Murder Party podcast and the Murder Party podcast murders. Until just now, where I nailed them on both occasions. Anyway, we have an interview with this person who was wrongfully accused of being the murderer at the Murder Party podcast. So yeah, I wasn't even there at the murders. I didn't see the party happening. I was just walking down the street, picking up trash, because I'm that kind of good Samaritan, you know. I see trash on the ground. I'll pick it up. Unfortunately for me, there was a knife on the ground. Nothing sinister about it. There's no blood. It wasn't actually used in the Murder Party murders. It was just a knife. But when I picked it up, someone had used it to spread peanut butter on toast. And I got some peanut butter residue on my hand. And you know what was at the Murder Party podcast? And you know what was at the Murder Party murders? That's right, you guessed it. Oh, wait, you're probably thinking there was peanut butter, and no, there was just a bunch of people having a good party. That was all. Shocking stuff, if I don't say so myself. We'll come to you with part 2 of this interview next time on the Murder Party podcast.
You gave up?
Whew, I tell you. Wow, that was... you missed out on a good episode.
I always miss out on the episodes.
I tell you, they were on a hiatus. They came back strong. Whew.
Good, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I mean, they hadn't said the words. It's a tongue twister. I can't really say it. Murder Party podcast. Yeah, they were struggling, and they were struggling with Murder Party murders as well. I don't blame them.
Murders. What is wrong with you?
Yeah. I can look. I don't have the expertise as we are not the same caliber level of hosts of a podcast as the Murder Party murder podcast hosts. Yep.
You're a little bit sick, buddy.
Yeah, a little bit. Chris is saying it's the Dayquil, but we don't have Dayquil or NyQuil here in Australia.
What do you have?
Do you know what I learned? I learned that I can buy. All right, for starters, the Walgreens Las Vegas Nasal Spray has saved my life this week.
All hail Walgreens Nasal Spray.
Long live the Walgreens Nasal Spray. Mm-hmm. It has allowed my nasal passages to open freely so I can breathe and not die. Mm-hmm. It's great. But the internet does tell me that I could die from using it.
Why?
I'll tell you a little secret about the medication that I am on, right? Apparently, all cold and flu medication can fucking kill me with drug interactions because it all raises your blood pressure and heart rate. So does my medication.
Oh shit.
But I don't care. I like to live in the fast lane. I'll still take 2 snorts of this shit up the nose and the nasal spray as well. Yeah. But it's epinephrine is what it is, and its active ingredient I saw it somewhere. This happened to me yesterday. There it is. It is called oxymetazoline hydrochloride. So I searched at a pharmacy for epinephrine. Mm-hmm. Doesn't exist. But then I searched nasal spray, and we sell this exact shit.
Cool.
Do you know what that means?
What's that mean?
That means next time I go to Vegas, I don't have to go direct to a Walgreens or a CVS pharmacy. I can bring this shit with me.
Good point.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I just figured an update on nasal spray is important, considering one of our episodes was basically named nasal spray something or other.
Yeah, I mean, we do worship the nasal spray on this podcast.
All hail the nasal spray.
All hail the Walgreens nasal spray.
For those listening at home, there are other pharmacies available.
Probably. I don't know any, but there probably are.
CVS. Duane Reade.
I'm not aware of Duane Reade, but I trust your expertise in the matter.
Cool. Which I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just a hobbyist. Pharmacy brand name hobbyist. Okay, so our next submission comes from Sebastian Robbins. And it is a car, naturally, because it's a license plate. And it looks like it's meant to say Mr. 7-inch, right? It looks like it says, to me, Mr. 71-inch, just because of the font on the license plate. So I don't know if maybe someone else already had Mr. 7-inch.
I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, you could assume what they're alluding to.
Is it one of these things that you can't get I on...
No, you can get anything on a personalised plate.
That's true.
But what I'm saying is, why wouldn't he go, maybe Mr. 9-inch was already taken?
Probably. I don't know.
It doesn't sound like that good of a brag, that's all.
It depends what he's talking about.
Well, okay. What could he be talking about?
I'm not going to be impressed.
Yeah, but you can't buy a 7-inch sub. They come in 6-inch or foot long.
Which is why I wouldn't be impressed. Okay, you got an extra inch. Congratulations.
Yeah.
If you tell me
your sandwich artist cut the sandwich wrong. Ooh, lucky you.
If you tell me your Pokemon deck is 7 inches tall, then holy shit. Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay.
You know, context is important, people.
Oh, what if he was saying that his penis is 7 inches?
Meh. Is that...
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's alluding to. That's what I figured.
I know.
I thought you were going to laugh at that joke.
I don't know,
the whole thing where you avoid saying it and then it just gets blatantly said outright. Whatever.
No.
Whatever. I thought it was quality content.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the license plate being
back to jail, Giovanazzi.
Okay, all right. But why? No, I'm not asking you why am I going to jail. That was a license plate that I saw, and it literally had 3 Y's on the end. It was, but why? I don't get. Yeah. Why?
That
why would it have
person
that?
has a child that moans. That's like, what's his face from Up? I'm tired. My feet hurt. Like literally the first time we saw that. Like the first time I saw that film, I had to run downstairs and say to my mom, "You need to watch this." And like to the point that I pulled her upstairs and said, "That's Mitchell." And mom went, "Yeah, no, it is." What's your question? You the fucking
How many
shirt.
times have you seen the movie Up?
Quite a few times. I got it on DVD the day it came out.
Have you seen my dog? Have you seen my dog? Ooh.
I don't know. Show me Doug. Show me
I'm
Doug.
gonna go get my dog.
The face Wayne just made. Incredible. Iconic. We stan.
I almost smashed one of my fine drinkware cups by smacking my hand to it. My dog.
Oh, he's got a cone of shame.
He's got a cone of shame and all.
He's perfect.
He's so soft and fluffy.
He
comes from Disneyland.
I have a big dog and a little dog because there used to be a Disney shop here in Livingston. It was like one of the outlet stores. So they were both like super cheap. And I think the big dog talks. I'll have to look in the attic.
Really?
I think he does.
Has he got the voice modulator thing around his neck?
He does.
He has to for him to be able to talk.
Yeah. I'll have to go and
Dougie.
Go and dig in the attic and see if I can find him.
Yep. Now, actually, this is... I can't... We'll save that one for last because I can't remember if we've done it or not already. But I just did what a giant bumper sticker on the back of a windshield said to do.
Ooh.
Now, first of all, it reminded me of one that I saw on the interwebs, which said... it took up their whole back windscreen, and it said something along the lines of, "I can't see through this windscreen due to this giant sticker," or something like that.
Yeah.
But this was taking up the whole thing, and when I was driving to go skating earlier this week, when I wasn't sick, I couldn't help but keep shouting this, because it had the exclamation point and all, but it was... Get the dog! Get the dog! It just says, get the dog, for no fucking reason.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta repeat shit like that.
Yeah, like it only said it once, But I had to keep shouting it and shouting
like
it.
You see something like that, and as a person, you can't help but repeat it.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times that I just say random John Mulaney lines and people are like, are you okay? And I'm like, nope.
Nope. But yeah, I don't know why you would have that on the... Unless it's words of inspiration. Maybe it was trying to speak directly to me.
Maybe.
It's like, you know what, Wayne? You go get that dog.
Get that dog.
Do it. That would not be a good thing.
Dog?
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Yeah, no, it would not be good for me or the dog at the moment if I got a doggo. Poor little puppy. But yeah, now, okay, so this last one, I can't remember if we've talked about this before. Because this sort of crosses over into swearing around the world as well. Oh, I just realised. I wonder how, if I can go full, you know when Matt Donnelly, when he's sick, and people say he's got the extra sexy voice. It's just right for swearing around the world.
I do love when Matt... No, I don't love when Matt Donnelly's sick, but I do love that his voice gets so deep.
Yeah, I love when Matt Donnelly is sick.
I love you, baby. You're okay.
But this is a license plate that I saw, and now I can't remember if we've already talked about this or not. But I think we have now that I think about it. But anyway, the origin of this word is Australia. And I'm not even going to say it's in English. I'm going to say it's in Australian. Ooh. Depending who you are, the offensiveness level changes. For someone like you, Brogan, I'm going to say 1.
Okay.
Maybe a 1. For someone like me, it's meant to be like a 5.
Wow.
Yeah. And you're thinking, why someone like you, Wayne? Why someone like you? And that is because of, I don't know, it's a feature? A feature, not a bug? I don't know. What do you consider hair color? Hair color is a feature?
Yeah, okay, feature. Yeah, hair color. Yeah, we'll call it feature.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a characteristic.
An attribute.
Yes.
It's an attribute. No, is it? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, for starters, maybe this person also is like me and has the same attribute. And maybe they just wanted to embrace it. Maybe they wanted to take the word back. The word is ranger. And I don't know if you've even heard of that before, Brogan.
It kind of rings a bell, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if we've spoken about it before.
Yeah, possibly. It's meant to be like a slur towards people with ginger hair. Right? And it was when I was in the 8th grade was the first time I ever heard it. So 8th grade, it was, back then, that was first year of high school. And like, first day, everyone's just like, oh, ranger, but like with a Aussie accent, it's something like ranger. So
is it for orangutan?
Yeah, I believe that is the etymology of the word.
Yeah, I think we have. I have heard this.
Yeah, but I know that it must have been something bad because I think like later that week we were at a house party, like at the neighbor's house or something. And my mother turns to John and says, "What does ranger mean?" And like he sort of like went, because John doesn't have ginger hair. Yeah. He sort of went like stone faced and like sort of blushed a little and didn't want to talk about it. So
like, how do you know this word?
I assume he figured it was an extremely offensive word. But personally, yeah, look, meh. I don't care, but nah. But I think it falls. We hadn't done license plate talk, and we hadn't done swear around the world in a while, so we knocked both of them out in one go.
We're bringing back all the classics today.
We sure are. That means it's time for 5 words. No, we're not doing that. Because I haven't sent you any words anyway.
Yeah, you haven't. I was going to say. It's like you just want me to say words. He who hangeth about getteth. Yeah, okay. That doesn't even finish the whole thing.
Okay, not only did I have to mute myself to cough, I pulled out the string to my... The string? The audio cable from my headphones.
The string.
Yeah, the string. The string with the pluggy thing, so I couldn't hear you. And I didn't hit mute, so you got to hear some coughs.
There we go.
Yeah. I'll have to remember to edit that out.
Wayne is sick.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you mean ill? Yeah.
That too.
I thought you meant like because one time I did a kickflip.
It's so that my dog's
sick.
Have you seen that T-shirt? There's a T-shirt I see where it's someone please help my dog, he's sick.
He's sick. Oh yeah.
And I had a pitbull with the sunglasses on a skateboard.
Yeah. I had a comic. Have you my dinosaur comics? Where it's always one dinosaur is always saying puns and the other one hates it and he wants to kill the first dinosaur. It's like a T-Rex and a raptor. Like the first one was it looks like something is hurtling towards the earth, and the T-Rex says to the raptor, "Now that the world is ending, tell me, do you love me?" And then the raptor says, "Rex, I adore you." And then the Rex is like, "You and your fucking puns." And then like whatever was hurtling towards the earth hits the earth explodes, and it was a giant door. Not my finest.
No. I think I'm more thrown off by your pronunciation of raptor.
What am I saying?
Raptor.
Raptor?
Raptor.
Raptor. A raptor. Gladiators.
Yeah,
I brought that up with someone else, and yeah, they laughed at me.
Yeah. That's a fucking horrendous pronunciation.
It is, yeah. Now that I hear it in my own head. But okay, so then the next one was so how are you enjoying your steak? And it sure is meaty, all right. And then a meteorite destroys them. Look, I like the dinosaurs because one of them is angry all the time. Because it's like, you make me want to kill you. And then my favorite one is the T-Rex does a kickflip. And it's like, oh, that was pretty sick. And then the raptor's like, yeah, you could say it was... And it's like, don't
Jurassic.
fucking say it. Jurassic. and then the T-Rex is like, I know you know we're Cretaceous. Yeah.
Science jokes.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
paleontology jokes.
Paleontology jokes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that brings art talk, not even art talk, license plate and all that stuff. Yeah, it was kind of art talk because we're talking about comics. I'm dying.
You really are.
I am. Look, we got a list of stuff which we haven't even touched, which is good.
Yes.
So let's see if we can talk about something else random for the next 8 minutes. That's going to take a long time. Hey, look, it's Doug. It's Doug and Meowth. They're best friends. Meowth. You're my best friend.
I think, do you know what? Speaking of Meowth, I was going to say this to you earlier. I think we should maybe have a look and see how you can jointly play Pokemon.
Jointly play Pokemon?
Yeah, like we both log into Pokemon.
Okay, and we're both playing our own games of Pokemon at the same time on stream or something. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's doable. That's doable.
We can figure that out.
Yeah. We've got other ideas that we want to do as well, which we will talk about during Art Talk. That's very doable. See, when I've been playing games and stuff, I mean, you've been at work and that, I've thought even during a drawing stream, but you're asleep at the time, it's like, I could just like connect to you on Zoom and we can chat while I'm drawing comics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? That makes sense.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
And I think we not even just Pokemon, like how you play Borderlands 3. You know, we can do that with other games, whatever.
Yeah.
Stupid games.
Have you played the game Deep Rock Galactic?
No, but I think I'm aware of that. Was that on the PlayStation Plus?
It is on it, but I got it on PC, and I'm going to start playing that. So that is going to take over Borderlands streams now. So I'm going to start playing Deep Rock Galactic.
Before it takes over Borderlands streams, did you get to the boy?
No,
get to the boy first. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Look, we will still play Borderlands, but DRG is going to take up some time at the moment as well. So,
because I sit there just looking for the posters and waiting for the boy.
Yeah. Well, it's like any time I go past a radio signal, I'm like, that's Pen. Yeah.
Just standing there listening to it until he stops talking, which never.
Yeah. But it does go on repeat. So.
Yeah, it does.
But the mission is you have to shut Penn up by climbing the radio tower and hacking the signal.
It's like, oh.
It's rude, to quote Brogan Hastings.
Extremely rude to the extreme.
How
I am
dare.
offended on Mr. Gillette's behalf.
Oh, I forgot at the time, but remember when I said you should name 5 things you know? Mm-hmm. You should have said, okay, this is to like make me envious or jealous. I can't remember the difference. Or feel bad about myself. You could say, oh, one thing I know personally is Mr. Penn Jillette.
Okay, we want to go that route.
Don't do that. I'm just saying you could have.
I could have.
What I was hoping you were going to do was say something like 5 things that are more or less the same, and that way I could have been like, oh, that's my fault, I made it too easy. Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, New Girl crossover meme. Yeah.
I genuinely couldn't think of anything, though. Like, I'm like, do I say facts?
You could have said computer monitor.
Well, that was the thing. I was like, do I go facts? Do I go things? Do I go, like, objects? I don't know.
Well, when you don't have a joke, a fact will do.
That's very true.
Yep.
Words of wisdom.
Last night I dreamt I was in Vegas. That happens more often than I would like.
I had a dream about Vegas very recently. What was yours?
Well, remember how last week we were saying how I dreamt that I was walking through the flamingo and Jade grabbed me.
Mm-hmm. As she does.
This time I was walking out the front of the flamingo with a friend from school who I haven't seen in...
Just so I've got this right in my head, front of the flamingo, do you mean going onto the strip or the other door with the...
Yes, yeah.
Strip
not the drop-off area.
Cool.
Yeah, strip.
Cool.
So with the big lotusy flowery thingy, whatever it is, I don't know. But there was like some sort of parade going on. But my friend from school, haven't seen since I was 21, was there. And I was during the parade. Part of the parade, out walks Jade and Piff. And I was to my friend, oh look, there's my friend Piff and Jade. Let's go say hi. So we run up to them, and I'm like, hi Jade, hi Piff, and they're like, oh hi, and they just keep walking. That was it. That was all the recognition I got from them was an oh hi, keeps walking.
Wow.
Yep. So yeah,
doing wonders for your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Mine was similar. Right, that's quite funny because mine was similar in the sense that I had a dream we were at. It was like a Scoop Fest thing, but it wasn't. But Piff and Jade were doing some meet and greet things, but they were taking like groups of people over to this thing.
Yeah.
But there was and just as I was about to get there, I turned round and there's now I don't know if you know who this is, Philip Glenister, who was in Life on Mars, Ashes to Ashes. He's been in loads of stuff.
Yep.
But he was over there because a friend of mine's really gotten back into Ashes to Ashes. So that's showing up everywhere. I was like, Philip Glenister, what are you doing in Vegas? It's like, oh, I'm here for this thing. And I went, oh, I'm friends with that person. Because a friend of mine met Philip Glenister in Glasgow and said, my favourite series is the 2009 series Demons. And he went, I'm so sorry. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Because Demons was horrendous. And,
oh, God.
And Tash was like, but I love it. And I was like, oh, I'm friends with Tash. And he went, oh, her, I remember.
Yeah.
And then I turned around and there was Fran Drescher, and I literally dropped to my knees and was like, I don't know why Fran Drescher.
Goddess.
I literally was like, thank you for everything. Thank you for the nanny. We love and support the strikes with the unions. Keep doing
now,
you do you.
Was this dream in the conference room at the Orleans? Because I'm picturing the yellow walls or yellowy browny walls and everything.
It wasn't really a room that we see like similar
it was
to
a
that.
dream room.
It was like it had the same carpet, but it wasn't. Don't.
Oh, I can't remember what the carpet looked like.
I don't remember exactly, but I just in my head is saying it's the Orleans carpet, and I'm like, okay. You don't think too much about it.
Must be the Orleans then.
Yeah.
You said about my dream how it must do wonders for my self-esteem. See this notebook here, right? Mm-hmm. Animal Crossing. This is a notebook that I told myself I would never use because I got other ones. Like I got one with Boo on it because these are from Club Nintendo. Do you remember Club Nintendo?
Oh my God, yeah.
Where you would get the points and you redeem them and then you get rewards. Yeah. So I know this is an Animal Crossing New Leaf, so the 3DS one.
Wow.
I decided it'd be a good idea, to start journaling and not like, dear diary, today I saw Jimmy and oh my God, such a crush. Oh, well, why will he never notice me? Not like that.
Is this how Jimmy Slanina finds out that you've got a crush on him?
Who the fuck doesn't have a crush on Jimmy Slanina?
Very true.
Like, write in now so we can shun you. Shun the non-believers.
Mr. Jimmy Slanina merchandise when?
Yeah. But then I was like, I saw a thing, not a meme, but whatever. It's like someone had like a health scare and then that sort of pushed them to use the fancy things.
Yeah.
Things that they wouldn't use, like drink that fancy champagne or whatever that they've been saving for a special occasion. It's like, all right, I'll use the Animal Crossing book. So I use that for my journaling. And it's just basic stuff like how I slept and keeping records of like what meds I'm taking, shit like that. But one of the things is at the end of the day, I'll rate different things like how depressed I was feeling, anxiety. One of them is self-worth, right? Now, when I fill this in, because of you saying that about my dream, I'm going to have to put a 0 next to that.
Oh,
no! And on that note, folks, it's probably time to end the show.
Wayne has to go cry into his huge pillow.
Yeah, with my giant head.
Your big head. No!
Yeah. But yeah, if you are the person who doesn't love Jimmy Slanina, write into us. You can go to nicepodbud.com and there's a contact form at the top of the page, or admin@nicepodbud.com and tell us why you don't love Jimmy Slanina. And we will forward this to him as well after the fact. Not your email, but just our reading of it.
Yeah.
And then we'll get him on the show.
Yeah.
To actually, what we'll do, we'll pull a full Jerry Springer. And we'll bring Jimmy Slanina out when you're a guest on the show. It's like, well, guess who's waiting here for you right now? Come on out, Jimmy.
I mean, Jimmy's allowed on this show at any time.
Oh, absolutely. Why has Jimmy Slanina not been on Hey Buddy Nice podcast yet?
Because we haven't asked him.
That is a valid point and a technicality I didn't think of. But there's also other stuff you can send us, like your art crimes. We love discussing art crimes, we should probably do next episode. We'll have to find those things that people have sent us.
Yeah.
Or if you got anything you just want to say to us or you think that we should talk about, you do that too. But you can also support the show by purchasing fine wares from us, which is nicepodbud.com/shop. And you can support Brogan financially by going to, I was going to say brogan.com. That is completely wrong.
Maybe I should buy that though. No, you can go to 7billionneedles.com, which is the number 7, the word billion and the word needles, because I am 7 billion needles anywhere, because I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing.
I'm going to say brogan.com already exists and that they sell shoes.
And while I'm looking up, I will say you can support Wayne doing his Twitch streams, whatever he's playing, whatever he's drawing, and you can see his funny little animation man.
What's it called? When we haven't talked about it yet, but it's hinting that we're going to talk about it later.
Preview?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I'm so dead.
You really are not okay. Yeah, you can go to twitch.tv/WayneGeo and go and watch him do the thing.
Yep, and new stuff's going to be happening over there as well. Even if it's just a follow, that's all I need. You don't need to subscribe, but you can. Gladly, we'll accept yours or Bezos's money. But if you would like to support Hey Buddy Nice podcast, you can, just do what you're doing already. Listen to the show. Hopefully you're also sharing it with people with the full circle scheme. Full circle scheme, where you're just telling everyone all the time. Yeah. And then eventually they're going to listen to the show and they'll forget that you're the one that suggested it and they'll suggest it back to you and then it has all come full circle.
Yeah.
Or you can go to patreon.com/nicepodbud and give us a couple of bucks every month. You get extra stuff like bonus content, which we record every week. It goes directly on there, and there are hours and hours and hours of content for you to listen to. I mean, if you hadn't heard enough of us, maybe I can entice you with my Matt Donnelly sick voice. But yeah, you did find it, go there, even look at it, because I think there's some funny stuff on the Patreon website. I can't remember. I don't remember. I wrote some stuff. Just go to Twitter and social media and follow Brogan at 7 Billion Needles.
And do the same for Wayne. do the same for Wayne at Wayne Geo.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's where you find us. Thanks for stopping by and having a listen.
As always, stay fresh, cheese bags.